My name is God, and I am a corpse. Wait, don't go. Look, I know what you're thinking. Narration? Film is a visual medium. Well, firstly, it's an audio-visual medium, and, well, I can't exactly move, but I assure you, I am a very important person, and wait, don't go. I can do a trick. Are you ready for it? Are you sure? Well then, behold! Ha! Bet you weren't expecting that now, were you? You were? Oh, fiddlesticks. Does anyone say that anymore? Never mind. Don't add to that. I can see clearly that you're the type of audience who prefers action. Is that correct? Well then, I can give you action. Observe! Any minute now. Did you see it? See action. Wait. You weren't paying attention, were you? Oh, fine. You want visuals then, don't you? Since the beginning of time, man has searched for meaning. Oh, no. None of that feels right, does it? Ugh. Aha! A personal story. Yes, that will get the sympathy tears going. Ha 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 ha! Aha, now that's quite the tearjerker, wasn't it? What do you mean that's not good enough? You want more? But that's my entire backstory. My entire being. I lay my life at your feet, and that's not good enough for you? Ugh, fine. You want drama? I'll give you drama. In a world. One man. No. That doesn't feel right either. It's all just violence, nonsense, and slow motion. That can't seriously be what you want. But what? But what about the emotional journey? Surely that's important. I beg your pardon. My flashback was incredibly emotional. Are you sure? I mean, I was sure you would enjoy it. Those were my memories, after all. Oh. It's just... I put a lot of work into it for you, and you don't even care? Was my life really not that important? I see there. That's all I have. That's all I have, really. Just go. You don't care about me. You don't care about me at all, do you? You don't have to spare me the pain. I see it now. I'm a fraud, a hooligan, a hoax, likely even a French poodle. God is dead, and he is Roadkill. What What kind of miserable and pretentious title is that? And a corpse? Of course that was never going to work. What was I thinking? And those dog treats. I bet they were vegan. What kind of monster makes a vegan dog treat? Oh no, you'll likely just pity me now. Well, go on then. Laugh. Laugh. Laugh all you want. See, I'm not crying, I'm laughing. Laughing at how stupid I am. This is exactly what I wanted. Laughter. Oh my God. Are you alright?
Ouch.
You're dead too.
I guess.
I guess? What do you mean you guess? You're either breathing or narrating.
There's no real difference between being alive and not being alive when you think about it. We are all just molecules.
I'm a dog, not a molecule, and you can refer to me as God.
A fan of Friedrich Nietzsche. What's your real name?
God?
Seriously?
Yes, I thought it would be original.
Nothing is original. Everything is a copy of a copy. A part of the same gray and decaying mass.
Well, surely this is an original idea. You can't possibly seen a film from the perspective of a corpse.
Swiss Army Man.
No.
That was pretty popular when it came out, too.
No!
What are you getting so upset for?
I wanted to do something. Anything that would be, I don't know, memorable.
We are all little more than flecks of snow, sailing through the harsh blizzard that we call life, only to be melted away by the uncaring spring. In the end, everything just melts.
God, you're depressing.
I'm sorry. Do you want to hear a joke?
A joke? Yeah, yes, a joke. I love jokes.
Why did the man jump from the Empire State Building?
Why?
Because he wanted to leave a concrete impact. Want to hear another one?
Oh, no. Maybe you're right.
About the joke?
No, about the whole meaninglessness thing. Maybe there is no point. My entire life is gone, if it even meant anything to anyone in the first place. Maybe that was the big joke all along.
Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
Life has no meaning, so probably.
You're not meant to agree with me. You're meant to reevaluate your beliefs at this critical juncture by seeing how upset you've made me.
But it is true. We are nothing but cells floating through the cosmos on our inevitable journey's end.
No! Life is full of meaning. Why do you think I'm so upset about dog treats?
Because you're conceited.
Well, at least I'm not boring. Have you heard yourself go on? Infinitesimal vermin this. Microscopic amoeba that. A freckle on the universe's right butt cheek. You can't honestly tell me that there wasn't at least one thing in your old life that you didn't care about.
I was an alley cat and I grew up alone. I fended off predators on the streets for most of my life without a place to call home. It was all misery and there was nothing for me. Every connection formed was eventually lost. Everything held eventually just slipped away. In the end, I realized the truth. Nothing lasts. Nothing is important. I did like laser pointers.
There you go. Laser pointers.
And yarn.
Laser pointers and yarn. Perfect. The meaning
And
of
drywall.
Drywall?
It's got a nice texture.
Well then, by God, drywall it is.
It is just a shame that neither of us will ever be able to enjoy any of it. Ever again.
Maybe that's the point.
That life is fleeting and that you should give up.
No. that you only get one chance. Sure, my life may not have been everything I thought it was. Maybe no one actually cared. But I still had something. I care about it. That's not something that everyone gets. Dog treat. Love. That must mean something, even if they were vegan. Even if I know it wasn't meant to last. That's the true meaning, isn't it? Yes, I see it now. I'm so sorry, Cat.
That is not my name.
Oh my god. Sorry. What did you say your name was?
Madeline.
Madeline. Oh, Madeline. I'm so sorry that you couldn't have had the life that you wanted. I'm sorry that we both had to die like this. It's not fair. It really isn't. And even though you're really, really boring.
Stop.
You were no less deserving of a better life than the one you had. I'm sorry no one was able to give it to you.
I think that is the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. So what? No, you go.
No, you go.
So what now?
Nothing? I suppose. I guess this is it.
Well, alright, then.